Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Okay, I'm kind of covering up something because we have a surprise for you. Do you see the rhythm? Doesn't that look like craziness?
There's a whole lot of ink on the board.
Sure is. Okay, so look here. It is a new meter signature. Miss Stobie, what is our meter signature today?
6, 8.
That's exactly what I did with my kids. 6, 8. Okay, because we can't do that with just nope.
6, 8.
And the top number tells us there are.
6 beats in a measure.
And the bottom number is going to tell us that
The eighth note gets the beat. The eighth note gets the beat. That's right. The eighth note gets the beat, and that's enough.
Word. Okay, so sit down. Maybe have a pencil and a paper. Take some notes, because this is going to rock everything you've learned
So far.
about rhythm in your life. All right, now, the eighth note gets the beat. All right, well, this is not an eighth note.
Nope,
That's
that is a quarter note.
So this is an eighth note. So it's going to get one beat. What do you think these are? Have you ever seen 3
I have,
beam together?
but it only has one beam.
Right.
And if it only has one beam, then it can only be one thing, which
It can
is
only be an
eighth
eighth note.
notes.
That's right. And this is okay in 6/8 meter to beam 3 eighth notes together. All right, so I'm gonna tell you something here. We're gonna look at this a minute. In 4/4 meter, we know a quarter note gets
one beat.
1 beat. We know a single eighth note gets,
Half a beat.
very good, I hope you knew that. A half note gets,
2 beats.
and we talked about this in our classes, but I'm not sure that you have seen the dot.
The rule of the dot.
The rule of the dots, you can have a dot after any rhythm, and the rule of the dot says take half of this note's value. So a quarter note gets 1. We talked about that. That's a weird one. Thank you, Miss Stobie. 1 beat. And then the dot says take half of 1.
Which is a half.
I did that backwards. Or maybe,
No,
I don't
you
know
just
what I'm
didn't
thinking.
put. You just didn't put a little line here. That's all.
Okay, and the dot, so that's half of 1, and add it together. So a dotted quarter note gets 1.5 beats. Now, in 6/8, everything changes. And it's not that hard, guys. Everything is just doubled. It's just doubled. So our eighth note gets the beat, so it's now gonna get
1 beat.
1 beat. The quarter note's gonna get,
2 beats.
very good, a half note would get,
Oh my goodness. 4 beats.
that's right. And then a dotted quarter is gonna get, what's 1.5 plus 1.5?
Ooh, 3.
Yes, it's gonna get 3. So it's just doubling everything. It's not really that hard.
Nope.
All right, so a quarter note, we said gets 2 beats. So Miss Stobie, we would say 1, and we have to hold it through beat 2, okay? So what comes next?
3.
3,
4.
4, and it gets how many?
6.
Yes, that gets 2 beats, 6. So you're gonna say 1, 2, 3, 4,
6.
1, 3, 4, 6. All right, what would we say here?
1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6 is in there. Say that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my goodness, look at this. They're the same. Say this one.
1, 3, 4, 6.
Ha! Again.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's not hard at all.
Nope.
Nope. So we want you to practice this. It does take a little bit to get this whole change down, that everything is doubled, okay? But I wonder if they know what that is.
Well, I think what we ought to do is maybe I'll give a steady beat. And I want everybody to sit forward, and I want everybody to count out the whole thing, just like we just did, but starting from the beginning all the way to the end. And we're going to keep it at the same tempo, okay?
Yeah, not gonna go faster.
1, 2, 3. Ready? Here we go.
1, 3, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Now, if I were to adjust the tempo, what does tempo mean in music?
The speed of the song.
So
How
we
fast
were
or
doing
slow we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I sped it up and went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I wonder if we could figure this one out. Here we go. 1, 3, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4, 6. Had a great 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Couldn't put together again.
That sounds like an old nursery rhyme.
Nursery rhymes are very strange.
They are.
They're dark sometimes.
Yeah. And this one is.
This one, if you listen to what I said, you probably already know what it is. If we go back, and I don't say anything in the first measure, but if we say a few words in between, I want to see if you know what this is. Ready? Here we go. 1, 3. Wall had a great. All the king's horses and all the king's men together again.
They have to know.
You gotta know that's Humpty Dumpty.
Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall.
Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again.
I have one thing. Okay, go ahead.
I'm going to tell you about Humpty Dumpty very quickly.
Okay, go.
Humpty Dumpty, when we were growing up, I mean, what was it that you saw him as a picture?
An egg.
You know it was an egg, right?
Yeah.
And he fell off the wall and he cracked.
Cracked.
Okay, I never bought that. I never understood why we were talking about an egg. Why would an egg be sitting on a wall? And why would it fall? And why would the king's horseman care about a broken egg? I just never bought it. Never understood it. Until recently, a 6th grader taught me about Humpty Dumpty. 3 years ago, I had a 6th grader in this room. And he raised his hand. He said, Mrs. Stobie, do you know what Humpty Dumpty is? And I said, no. He said, it's a cannon.
What?
It's a cannon.
I did not know that.
Totally. And in medieval and early times in the UK, they had fortresses. They
Yes.
had walls around their cities. The
And I
walls
even-
were very thick so that you could have 2 to 3 people walking side by side as they strolled the top of the wall. So it was very, very big. Well, they had to defend themselves. And so they had archers and they had knights on the ground and all these things. Well, they put Humpty Dumpty, the cannon, up on the wall to defend themselves. And then the cannon fell and it broke apart. And all the king's horsemen and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again.
Aw.
Isn't that sad?
It's a cannon.
Go check it out.
I
Ask
did
for
not know
parent
that. That
permission
makes so
to
much more
go
sense.
Google it. It's
And
fascinating.
who made him an egg?
Some weird illustrator.
Okay, so your question. This might be a tough one, and you might have to go back and listen to us one more time. There are specific beats in a measure for 6/8 meter that are emphasized more than others.
You really hear it in here.
Yes, and so we're going to say it for you one more time. You see which two beats are emphasized more, and you tell us those two beats. It could be number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, or number 6.
But you have to answer two different numbers
You have
because
to give
there
us-
are two numbers.
There are two. So
Okay?
here we go. 1, 3, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. Keep
You're gonna get it.
practicing, because really this is a fun meter. I
And the
enjoy
other
it.
question you have to answer is, what is Humpty Dumpty?
So there's 3 things they have to tell us.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Talk to y'all later.